Everyone wave. We're live. Welcome, everyone, back to Shades of Tartarus, our Lancer RPG actual play. We're gonna just jump right into it and get through introductions and awkward questions that the GM is gonna force us into. So, GM, get Mechmaster, get started. Go ahead.
Right. Yeah, it's me, your Obadiah, your mech master for today. I will be playing the enemy's opposing forces and assorted innocent victims of today's nested gang war. And with that in mind, uh, tell me, uh, characters and players, what spicy gang does your character lead, and if they have a gimmick, what is it?
Gang, huh?
Is this for characters or players?
Character.
Yeah, now I'm
Okay.
wondering because I got my own ideas for my
I was
game,
like,
but-
I have two answers to this, but it depends
Yeah, I
on what
do.
you're asking, so I'll give you both.
Both?
I can
Both is
totally
good.
do both.
Both
I
is
can
good.
100%
Both
do
is
both.
good.
If you really
Okay.
want to do both, that's some extra credit. That's some extra credit.
I'm fine being lazy and just giving one for Julian. Hi, hello. I am your androgynous android game show host from the future, Nathan Blades. It's always a pleasure to be on this channel. And I play Julian Tablinat, professional con artist and recently mech combatant. It's nice to be back in the saddle again, hustling fools. What gang would I lead? Well, I was pretty important in the troupe of criminals that we used to do heists before. We didn't necessarily have a name, but I suppose if we were to go and give it a snappy gang one, it would be the Space Dust Roses or something. I don't know. We need to workshop this and come back at a later date. Ask me tomorrow.
Hey everybody, what's up? My name is Anna at Numeria941, pretty much everywhere on the internet, and today I'm playing Ariadne, who is our very socially awkward sniper who is good at blowing things up, and that's about it. She is not very smooth otherwise. She was part of a sort of like secret saboteur cell that I've decided is called Meteor, because that sounds awesome. So that's kind of like what she did before the events of this campaign took place. Guess she's not currently in a gang or anything because she's supposed to be dead. Yeah. As for Anna the player, I have never been in like a gang proper, but my group of friends and I were called the Jelly Gang for a while because we always wore jelly sandals and we would just go around the university campus like dropping free menstrual products off. So we were referred to as the Jelly Gang, and we helped people.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Wally. Oh boy, and I play Xavier, the vanguard of the team, the muscle. I guess we could describe it also. The smooth talking muscle of the team. What gang for Xavier? It's for him. It's more. He was part of a gang already, and he was the muscle for the gang. So this is something he is already that life he's already deep into. If he had his own gang, he would probably be like the same gang he was before, an organized crime that looked out for the small guy while also making sure keeping law and order in the area and making sure the bigger guy doesn't stick their hand into the pot when they shouldn't be.
Hey everybody, Pope here, Pope World Bill on Twitter, Pope World Bill on Twitch. I lurk in all your streams. Today I get to play Marlowe. And as for Marlowe's gang-like activities, part of a tangentially tied to Horus transhumanist violent liberation movement known as Horizon. And yeah, they're on all sorts of OmniNet, like message boards, and occasionally cause trouble. Just a little trouble.
Hey everyone, what's up? I'm Val. This is my channel. Today I bring to you Nevaeh Russo, the celebrity of the group. who also really enjoys being in giant robots. As far as what gang she would like, what gang would Nevaeh be like in charge of? She probably has an underground like poker game basement thing that she does. Yeah, that's what she does. She might be a loan shark. But hey, guess what? If you want underground poker labs and the OmniNet and all of that, you can actually kind of sort of make that happen here. This is a viewer affected game. You can affect the game with your bits, subs, and donations. Every 100 biddies that you give to the channel, you can give a reroll to anyone here. Through subs, you can give auto crit successes or an accuracy point. And if you donate money, you can make shit happen. It's always at the Mechmaster's discretion, and we never cross any lines or veils that the cast has posted, but you can try. And with that, that's all I got. Our lovely, lovely Mechmaster, please take us away. You're muted.
So, pilots, when last you left off, you had recently taken your bow from the apparently psychic leader of the Night Lords as the gang war you so generously kicked off began in earnest. Now you have made your way back to the ship, and things have escalated. You might know that generally, plenty of you would know that broadly speaking, it's very frowned upon to have mechs in side colonies and stations because that's kind of things that weapons go high caliber weapons going off. That's the kind of thing that pokes holes in vital systems. Very bad. It's very dangerous. People don't like it. Well, apparently the Alexandros are more concerned with staying on top than they are with things like long-term consequences, because a few have come out, and apparently, while the Night Lords don't seem to have much in terms of equal and opposite hardware, they do have a lot of anti-tank weapons. So yeah, things are getting bad. Things are getting very unpleasant. The captain of the ship you are on, is currently in the process of trying to just figure a way out of all of that. That's when you get a call from your people in the Red Fins, or more accurately, you get an update from Smokey, who runs into yeah, things are going real bad. Yeah, the Alexandros, the Megas, that is the leader, Alexandros Megas. Uh, he's out. He's out in space, kind of going at it. Uh, we can delay him for a bit, but gonna kind of need you to do. I need you to do something about what's going on inside, because if the Alexandros can get control of and get control in and pinch the rest between the station and you know external space, we're fucked, and you'll probably be fucked too, even if you can't take him down. So you're leading on that. Yeah, yeah. And like he kind of like stumbles off, like visibly stressed. You think this might have caught him in the middle of doing something. Uh, so yeah, you figure that, like, well, for one thing, you obviously can't just get in and bust out. There's like you there's the issue of the like kind of blockade of ships that you passed on your way in. Like, and as good as you are, you're not punching straight through that. So eventually, like after a little bit of time, you figure out a path through some through what would have been some through what probably were at one point some warehouses, and that's where you're going to get started on the map today. You know where you are, you know where you need to get at the bottom of this map here in this handy dandy golden box. Uh, apparently, somebody in the Alexandros either marked you or is defending this area on general principle. Perhaps, perhaps somebody had the same idea you did in the past. Uh, so yeah, you're going to need to bust through. This is what you see blocking your way. Do note that these bright walls here are actually they are blocking line of sight, and are if you want you could punch through them, but the blocking line of sight they extend up to the ceiling about 4 hexes high. So it is round 1. Players get first go.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna just laugh at the subtitles because it says it's about 4 Texas high.
Nothing can be that large. I'm absolutely sorry.
The entire
Categorically impossible.
Nothing in space could be that big.
Yeah,
So
you can fit 2 entire Milky Ways in Texas.
Yeah.
just to confirm our kind of like Fire Emblem win condition, lose condition circumstances, and I'm just going to zoom out a bit so I can see more of the map. We are trying to escape the current circumstances by getting into the gold box at the very south of the map, but it is blocked by a big boy. The boxes that are next to the T1 barricade are too tall to leap over. They are solid cover as themselves. This entire area.
The boxes next to this here T1 barricade, they are quite solid, but they are not blocking line of sight.
Okay. But otherwise, we are. Oh, so the kind of like I'm going to ping because that might these sides are too tall and count as cover.
Right.
So. Okay.
Perfectly fine. Just lets me know where I can hide and what I can do. If everybody is cool with me maybe making the opening gambit.
I might argue that because
okay, yeah.
I essentially have a new ability on my mech, a new thing to use. If I can get to my mech hanger, thank you, Eclair. So Eclair now has Lotus Projector, which is a scout drone can be deployed to space with line of sight, and where it emits a burst 2 field with the following effects. You can know the current location, HP, evasion, E-defense, and heat of all characters within an affected area. Hostile characters cannot hide in that area, and if they end their turn in the infected area, they cease to be hidden, and hostile characters can't benefit from being invisible while affected into that area. So if you would...
You have scan. Nice.
I have scan. I do. So...
do additionally note, you can, unless specifically noted otherwise, you can never deploy a drone outside of your sensors.
Right. So how do I know what my senses are?
They should be listed on your mech sheet near the top. The number under sensors is the range of your sensors.
Okay.
Yes, I have sensor range 10, for example.
Quite.
Okay. Does it structure?
It is universal for mechs, so since you're all in Everest, that should be a 10.
A 10? Okay. I just can't find it still on this sheet. My eyes are incredibly blurry today.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, so, and this is a quick action. So 10 is essentially 10 hexes, right?
All right.
Okay, and I can move how many hexes?
Whatever your speed is.
Okay. Which I would find somewhere.
Mech attributes near the top of the mech page.
Yep. Structure, HP, armor, repair, limited, size 1, speed 4. Okay. So I can move 4 hexes, which is essentially here. And I could go 10 with my sensor, correct? So is that a 10 radius or a 10?
10 radius. 10 radius.
Okay.
Like
so
anywhere within.
1. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I would like to deploy a scan here then.
But let me go apply you.
So does that mean if
there?
anything,
Yes.
if anything entering that it gets into, I sense it, right?
Get into what?
Into my scan, I get to know its attributes, correct?
All right.
Okay.
For the sake of keeping things smooth, ask me questions about their attributes when you want to know them, and I will answer them.
Cool. And can you put a radius on my little guy there, just in case?
Sure. Just let me pull up the thing.
So that we can all know. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And that's my turn.
If I may do a free action before all this goes down.
Whoa, that was a lot bigger than I thought.
Oh man, I can see everything now.
The knowledge of the cosmos filled your mind. And then I remember to not put 3 zeros on, and things were suddenly much more.
It was like all of the information of the cosmos was plunged into her head at once. Then suddenly she wondered if avocados are still good after 3 hours, and then everything went away.
I just saw the space knife, essentially. Like.
Yeah, you did.
I'm so glad you got that reference. Nice.
Okay,
so what Xavier does is he scans, like as soon as everything goes down, he takes a side note. Okay. And he opens channel to Marlo. Marlo, that big guy.
Yeah.
I need you to take care of him. And I mean, make his life hell.
Oh, okay.
And I use the free action issue order. Once per turn, as a free action.
That you're going to need to do on your turn.
Oh, I have to do that on my turn? I have to do that?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to do that on my turn. Then can I do this as my turn then?
After an NPC moves, Sierra, we take turns here.
Yes.
Okay.
Fine.
Yeah, and on its turn, we're going to have one of the little cedars here doing just doing their thing off in the corner. They're going to move and put down a. Actually, he's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to boost, and he's not going to put a mine down because. Putting a mine down might endanger his squatties, and that's no good. Now, we're going to take turns.
Okay, now it's my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, well, then I issue that command to Marlo. I tell Marlo to make sure that guy, the big guy over there, his life is a living hell. And by doing that, I pretty much use my free action issue order, which I can give a leadership dice to someone. And a leadership dice is a D6, and allies can have 1 leadership dice at a time, which lasts until used or until the end of the current scene. You can use their leadership dice on any action that directly follows that order that I gave you, or they may return it to me as a free action. So if you don't want to use it, you can just give it right back to me, but you have to use it for making that guy's life a living hell. And then I shall, I think that's actually all I'm going to do on my turn.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm going to, though I can move.
Yes, and you do have an objective to get down.
Okay, what is my speed again? My speed
Probably
is...
4.
Yeah, it's 4. because I'm Vanguard. I gotta be up front. So I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is all I can do.
Still got a full action.
Oh, I do have a full action. Oh gosh, there's so many actions. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What the quicks?
Because no one's in range of me. That's why. That's the problem. You know what? I guess for my action, I will. I'm not sure. You know what? I can't hold an action, can I?
You can, but you can. It's got to be quick, but you can.
Yeah, because I have no other actions that really will benefit me right now. That's why I'm ending my turn. So, because I don't have anything else I can do right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next NPC is going to be the other Cedar. Is going to move 4, then boost 4 more, and stand awkwardly within squad. But squads are very special, so we can just stand. You can just stand in a squad. It's fine. Everything's fine. Nobody's being stepped on. Promise. Next player.
I'll go take the next one if that's all right with you all. Yes. So, to reestablish for those who didn't see our last combat and don't know what our mechs look like, Julian Tablinette's mech Jackpot is long, tall, and slender with bladed legs and a large cape with what looks like a tessellating grid of hexagons on the side. It is piloted with Julian dancing in tandem with a holographic AI known as the Dance System, the Dynamic AI Navigation Control Electronics. So let's see, who is who here? Who is this unit?
Which unit you're pinging?
I'm pinging this one, who's directly south of me.
It's Marlo.
Yeah, that's me.
Fantastic. Marlo is probably not going to want to get shot considering how your mech is built. So Julian with the mech kind of like stands back to back in tandem with each other and does like a tango step forward as Julian moves 5 hexes for her move phase. And standing in front of the Beast of Burden, who I believe is now currently a tasteful shade of lavender, Julian overcomes to Marlo and is like, in terms of building a new robot, I've learned this new trick. I'm not the only one that can operate covertly. And in doing a large pirouette twirl in the middle, Marlo, you feel yourself being not necessarily hacked, but an additional subroutine becomes available in your network as holographic hexagons move from the cape and swirl around your mech. I am using my new kind of like, what's the specific term for it? A new invade effect, Mirage. Choose yourself for an allied character. Your systems relay blurred, illusory images over their actual silhouette. Your target treats you or the character you choose as invisible until the end of their next turn.
The Deathwing Neurospike. You've got to hit an enemy with an invade for that to go off.
So I have to hit them, and then the side effect is that then they make a target invisible to their eyes. I see. Okay, that's fine. Is there another support effect that I could sensibly do then? Oh, well, can I fire like the rail rifle directly into the floor and cloak us all?
Sure.
Oh, sure.
Don't worry about rolling to hit because I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say that considering just how much of this map is floor, you probably won't miss.
Yeah, in that case, instead, Julian still maintains the position of where she is, but leaps up in the air and with a twirl fires into the middle. What range do we have on this thing? Because it's pretty big, but I still need to make sure that I hit everybody.
I hit as many people. That's a line 10.
Line 10. Okay. So I've got to make sure how many characters I can hit in a line. I might need to position myself more carefully then. Sorry to work out all of this stuff as we go. Apologies. In that case, I will probably need to be, rather than this one here, on this side. So I'm still moving the same number of spaces from my initial position, just one to the side.
If you boost 2 here, I think you could catch 3 party members in a line 10.
Okay. Well, in that case, let's go and use the boost, because then I'm using my full turn. So I boost myself over. Whoa.
Yeah, you're
Yep,
right
here.
Yeah.
And I can boost, which moves myself another 5 spaces.
Yep.
So I can move myself here.
And then let's see here, line 10.
I hit 1 like that, 1 and 2 like that, which is perfectly fine. I'm happy to go and hit ruler tool. I'm happy to go and hit these 2 in the line of shot. So yeah, there is a I actually, instead of a kick, I think there's a little like green gem in the middle of the jackpot's core, which I think is where the body, where the pilot is. But there is kind of like a flash darts, kind of like arms out wide as the cape billows behind them, and a laser shoots out from the core in that line, catching both, I believe, Xavier and Nevaeh's robot in a shimmering blue silver dust, which to read the effect again, because we worked out a lot of things, it shrouds you in a field of coruscating energy that throws off targeting systems, giving you soft cover until the end of your next turn.
Very good. Soft cover makes you more difficult to hit.
Indeed. And with that, Julian ends her turn.
NPC time. Big boy's moving up. He is gonna go on the center. He's going to move and boost. Get to right about here. See here, he is not going to, and he's going to do nothing else because. Wait a minute, is he in sensors too? He is going to lock on to the drone because invisible does not mean hidden, and frankly, but invisible does mean a pain to hit, and everybody who wants to get rid of that thing is going to need all the help they can get, and that's going to be his turn. Next player.
I'd like to go ahead and get set up, if I may. I do have a quick question. I have an active power-up that is a protocol. I'm not sure if that takes a full action to activate, or if that's just always active.
Protocols are quick action. Protocols are like free actions in that they don't eat up any of your action economy.
Okay.
But they always have to be the first thing you do in the turn. Also note, for powers, you only get 1 per full repair, and you have the distinct impression there's going to be more after this fight. Also, there is another complication, namely being you specifically get a call on your comms from a detective that you might remember.
Oh, great.
Alto Andromeda, that you owe a favor, and you can hear gunfire over the comms. And yeah, she tells you in no uncertain terms, I don't know what you did. I don't know why this is happening, and I'm not sticking around for it. I'm calling you in. Get me out of here.
Okay. Where are you?
And yeah, she responds, and basically, to make a long story short, if you want to go deal with her, you can basically give up your turn and be off the map for 2 rounds to go pick her up and get her onto your ship, and then back in and then you will be able to enter back into the map on one of these green boxes on the bottom here. No, it doesn't have to be you who does it, but if you want if you want to clear that favor you owe her, or rather, if you want to deal with that favor she called in, somebody's gonna have to do it.
Yeah, I can go take care of that. I'll take care of that. That's fine.
All right, I'm going to move you to a layer to represent you disappearing.
Sure.
Don't worry about. And yeah, in the meantime, yeah. Do we have any players who haven't gone yet?
Hello.
Hi. But first, one of them would go, right? Because there's still 2 squads.
Oh, of course. Let me finish this. There we go. And yeah, one of the squads is going to move up. 1, 2, and they're going to they're going to draw a weird line because that's the wrong thing. They're going to keep drawing a weird line. I'll get this rule yet. There we go. They're going to wing a shot at their scout drone because they've got rockets, and they're pretty sure they saw that thing go down. They think they could see that mirage. Let's see if they can make it. They're going to consume your lock on and get a 19 to hit, but that's not how invisible works. Now they have to hard coin flip. Val, I'm gonna let you call it. Low or high?
Low.
Okay, roll it out in the open. And at the low, so misses.
Nice.
And that's gonna be their turn. Marlowe.
Okay, so I'm going to use one of the features of the Everest frame, and that is the one quick action as a free action. We're going to boost. Then we're going to move. And then as a quick action, I would like to boost.
Are you overcharging for that? Because you have already taken that quick action.
Okay, so I can't I'm still learning the action economy. So if I'm taking the same action again, I have to overcharge?
You can never take the same action twice in a turn unless you overcharge or have some other exception letting you do it multiple times.
Well, okay. So using the free from the Everest frame wouldn't allow me to do that.
It wouldn't allow you to do it because it doesn't grant you an exception to that rule. It just lets you do the quick action outside of the
Okay. So I'll still use the free from that because it'll give me more other things. I will overcharge. In that case, I roll for heat or just take a specific amount of heat.
Yeah, just take a single heat and then
take a single
kick,
heat, okay.
and then just take a kick on Tom because the amount of heat you take ramps up. And
Yeah.
next time you overcharge, you won't be rolling.
Okay, so mark a heat. Note overcharge. So I will boost again as I need to get in range. All right. With that, I'm going to, okay, so I actually have a full. All right, here we go. We're going to full tech. First, I'm going to lock on to the barricade.
Let me add that little icon there.
Then I'm going to immediately consume that lock on and the leadership die to do attack action.
Well, that should grant you two die of advantage.
Yep. So with that, let's see about an invasion action. So that is going to be rolling electronic attack. Which currently is 3. So now, is the leadership die counted as an accuracy, or is it a separate die?
Accuracy.
It counts as accuracy? Okay.
Yes.
So,
So yeah.
I'll roll that accuracy separate in that case because it's roll 2d6 and keep it better. So
Right.
first this, and okay, didn't quite hear that right. Because spacing matters, kids. And then so we'll take the 5. So that's going to be a 16.
E defense 9. You're in. What do that invade be doing?
Well, considering of just how close I am, on the tech list, I would like to see. Can I jam him?
What systems
let's
do
see
you
here. No, I can only impair or slow. I'm going to impair.
If this is frag signal, then he is impaired and slowed.
Okay, I'm going to fragment signal, and because of hacker and I consumed a lock on, he has a choice to make. He can either take 2 heat, or he can move 3 of my choosing.
He's going to take the heat, and I'm going to also quietly realize I accidentally prepped this bar wrong, but that's not even right there. On top of the +2, he is already in the danger zone. Does not enjoy that, not one bit, and is also impaired and slowed. Do you have anything else doing on your turn?
No, I used pretty much everything.
Understandable. Not like that. And we have one last NPC. This squad doesn't appreciate all of your shenanigans, and they're going to take themselves a shot at you with their anti-armor cannon. They've got to garage for it. I'm going to go out on a limb and guess that a 4 doesn't hit your evasion.
No, it doesn't quite hit.
But yeah, that's their turn. The round would reset, but there's been a complication, and by a complication, I mean that this is a gang war, so there's some Night Lords who would very much like to get in on this sweet action. And
Night Lords!
they're a little bit more oh wait a minute, that's not the right one at all. Yeah, get on here. Okay. There we go. They're going to speed for what? They're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4, and a show of deeply appropriate attacking. They're going to attack the squad with anti-armor cannons because fuck proportionality. Am I right? Am I right? Yes, I am. Night Lords. Uh, because they are special ambushers, they get accuracy. They get 2 accuracy on their first turn. They're going to hit. But because it's not an AoE, the squad they're hitting only takes half damage. But Lancer rounds up. So they're down to 7. And then they're going to go again because they're elites. Second burst is same as the first. They're going to miss with the second shot. And then their comrades are going to do the same thing. They're going to shoot both their actions. They're going to hit twice. And that's going to be the end of their turn and the end of the round proper. Enemies get first go. Theater is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it's going to 1, 2, 3, 4, and yes, you know all the things about it. If it was trying to hide, it definitely couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
Ask me questions about it at need. It's going to place a mine. It's gonna draw a little something there. So because the mine is invisible, but it's not hidden, so you know where it is.
Yeah.
And oh wait, no, the mine's not invisible. It's in the radius. But in any case, that's the mine.
All right.
Walk over it, please. I would absolutely love for it to go off.
Yep, I am definitely letting people know that there is a mine. Oh, hey, try not to step on that.
Play your turn.
Yeah, well, it's almost my turn, right?
Could be your turn.
It would be my turn. Did you
If
go?
you want to go, I'm good with that.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and go. If we're gonna go like the same order. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. Let my teammates know that there is a mine in that radius. And what is the information on this guy?
He's got 1 HP.
He's got 1 HP?
He's got 1 HP. Front life is rough.
Oh, man. Okay, well, if that's the case, I gotta look. Ooh, it's been a hot minute, y'all, since we've been in a fight. Range 20, 2d6 kinetic. I'd like to use, and then my pistol is only range 5, my missile rack is range 10, and my nexus is 10, so I think the only thing I can hit it with.
You are range 7 from him.
Range 7, okay. I could use my free boost, can't I not?
You could do that.
Yeah, I could. To move another 1, 2, 3. If I am, and that'll be 4. Yeah, I will use my free boost to get to here. And then I will use my pistol to shoot him.
For sure. You know he is evasion 7.
Yep. And it's a d20 plus what? Nothing, right?
Plus your grit, which
plus
is
my
1.
grit, which I have 1. Alright, cool. We're gonna use, I don't have an evade dice on here. It's okay. Okay, it'll be a 17.
Well, you know that'll more than do it.
Right? And it's a D3. So,
roll damage, because despite being a grunt, cedars do have armor. You might not kill him.
A 1.
You don't.
I do not kill him, yeah. And like anyone on the freaking comms can hear the audible pout.
And you surmise that it is perhaps due to the 2 points of armor he has, which you know about.
Yeah. All right. One more should do it. Somebody do this. And that's my turn.
Okay. Another NPC. The other cedar is going to move, going to 1, 2, 3, 4 boost, and is going to slap a mine down here. And I should note for the sake of myself and also everybody else, both of the mines they're put down are sealant mines. If you want to know what they do, walk over them and find out. You also know that, but yeah, you know they're there. Player.
I think I have a sensible next move. Oh, also, by the way, when Nevaeh returns, her soft cover has worn off because it lasts until the end of her next turn. So Xavier's will also wear off at the end of his next turn. I think that with Beast of Burden, who actually I should ask instead of assume, because it stands to reason in my like RPG video game brain that because you are big hacker, you are also big squishy. I don't know how true that is.
It's weird. I'm about as squishy as the rest of you.
Yee.
But I do have a few tricks. You don't have to
Mm-hmm.
be a little too concerned because the more I get hurt, the more I hurt them.
Sure. Yeah. What Julian is going to do with her turn is that we don't have a lot of things to hide behind, but we do have a blind corner and an ally. So she is going to tell me if the order of these actions are all within my action economy, but tell me if I'm doing them in the wrong order. She's going to boost first to move behind. Then use her actual move action to press herself against the wall. And then use her second quick action to do a little twirl, and the hexagons in the cape blend to match the environment, and she will hide. So she is essentially stealth camoing against the wall on this side for when our big boys decide to come around the corner on her.
I'm going to give you this icon here.
To represent I am being stealthy, yes indeed.
Yes, you am hidden.
Mm-hmm. That is both my move and 2 quick actions, which would be my full action turn. So that's my turn over.
Okay. Next enemy. This unhappy barricade who can now only move 1. Actually, yeah, he's only going to move 2 because he can at least do what the name perhaps suggests and land himself down a, how you say, barricade. Size 2. Approximation.
Ooh.
And he's going to slap it right here.
Mm-hmm.
And that it's centering. Yep. Barricade.
Okay.
It provides hard cover. And it's got 20 HP, evasion 5. You can move around it, but you cannot move through it.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Also, now that you've returned, Nevaeh, your soft cover has worn off since your turn ended.
Okay, thank you.
Next player.
I'll go. Wow. So I'm going to take advantage of Everest's initiative ability, which gives me 1 extra quick action as a free action.
Yes.
So I'm going to do a boost. So I'll be right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to quick action to boost again, which will consume my free, which will cause me to heat 1.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2,
That's your overcharge, so
3.
you still have 2 quick actions.
Yeah. And just to remind me, when it comes to the mine, I have to be on the hex to activate it.
You have to move through it. So
Okay.
if you so choose, you could step on the mine never move, and
See,
would,
that's
and it
that's what
would
that's
go
what I'm
off.
trying to. That I was. It was more of like if I stopped at it, or is it like within the radius of? Okay, cool. All right, so
However, if you
1,
don't
2,
move, you
3.
absolutely cannot
4.
win. You've
All right,
got to
so
get to the
it's gonna.
bottom.
He's gonna stop right there.
Mhm.
And that is my first quick action. My second quick action will be to throw a grenade.
Okay. Tell me where you're going to send
My
it.
grenade has a range 5, and all characters within the blast 1 area must pass an agility save or take 1d6 explosive damage. And on a success, they take half. So it is a range 5. So perfect. I would like to lob it right there.
The squad's going to roll its save. You said agility save.
Yes.
Your save target is, I'm going to bet, higher than 6. So roll them bones.
Okay, that's 1d6.
And because it's a blast effect, they actually take all of it.
Nice.
They don't even already get resistance. Well, they can't all be legendary.
They all can't be big hits, but I mean, it still hit them.
You did. Yeah. Come on, stick. There we go. Do you have more to do?
Nope, that is all I can do.
In DC, the squad that has been hit, they're kind of freaking out. But you know what? They rate their odds against some dudes a whole lot higher. They rate their odds against mechs right now. So they're going to run back in and overlap the enemy squad, because squads are squishy like that. They can just do that kind of thing. And they're going to fire their assault rifles only once, because half their HP is gone. They'll hit. They'll do a little something. Do a little bit of something there. They're working hard, trying their best. This day is going pretty badly for them. Do we have another player?
Marlo.
Yes. All right. Fun times. I don't like the cedar being that close, and I don't like that squad. So we're going full barrage.
How rude.
So Beast of Burden now is equipped with 2 smart guns. So I really don't care. And so this is going against their E defense as opposed to the regular defense.
Mm-hmm.
So first the cedar grunt.
Okay.
5 doesn't hit.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
Oh, one's happened, folks.
If it makes you feel any better, ones are not crit fails in Lancer, so assuming there was a 5e defense out there, that would have worked.
Yeah. But oh wait, they're accurate, so I do get to roll a d6.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, okay, roll it up.
Does a 7 hit?
It does not.
Okay. But against the squad, I think a 24 hits the squad.
You are correct, and if you've got crit, and in fact that will crit since it's a 20 plus. So roll them bones and apply crit effects.
There is no rolling. Smart guns just do flat 4. So I guess on a crit that does 8.
No. You only roll dice twice and take the better. So flat damage is unaffected by crits.
Okay, did not know that, but now we do. So yeah, just flat 4.
Squads are resistant to damage that isn't AOE, because it is hard to tag individual dudes. with
Okay.
mech scale weapons. But you do catch some. This squad is almost gone. You have more you will be doing.
Yeah, we're gonna move now.
Uh-huh.
So I'll engage with the barricade.
Okay, that will stop your movement.
Now, does it stop me as soon as I engage him, or?
Yep, as soon as you're engaged,
Okay.
so you would be stopped right here.
Well, then we'll not do that. Damn it. Oh. Okay, I'm pretty much certain where I know where Mr. Mime is.
Oh yeah, you do. They're not hidden. You do know where they are. You cannot
Okay.
target them unless you're standing on top of them. And if you move off of them, they go off.
Okay.
It definitely means that that squad has now made their lives much harder for themselves. They can't really go much forward anymore.
Explosions don't discriminate.
True
Well,
that, but they don't want to set off their own line. They're not that dumb.
In that case, I'm gonna move over here to put, since he seems to want to have the barricade up there, I'll use the cover. I'm not picky.
This is incredibly rude.
So very rude.
I mean, if they build it, they will come, and I have come here. So that's gonna be my turn.
They'll also arrive. So.
Okay, we're going to pick the Ariadne counter because I think that was the last player.
Mm-hmm.
So after next round, we will re-arrive. Let's see here real quick.
I kind of want a little cutscene to see like what's going on with Ariadne as she's like going to like rescue this detective. like just a little camera pan.
Oh, you go first, Obi.
Okay. Yeah. Based on the information you got, it's passing a way out isn't too difficult as far as resistance goes. There's some token and like there's some token people who are like shooting at you on the general principle of big thing, grr. But you know you've got mech armor, and in fact the vast majority of small arms fire it couldn't. Even the really well aimed shots, and most of them aren't, wouldn't be able to get through the weak points in your armor. So you know, depending on like it, you might find it extremely distracting, but it's not problem. But it's not a problem. And nobody with anti-tank weaponry is going to waste time on a mech that seems determined to not do anything in particular.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, you're based on what you understand. It'll take you about another half minute to get to get to Alto and pick her up.
Yeah, and I think like this is an interesting visual too, because the mech Baba Yaga is kind of just like a house on chicken legs. Like it has these, golden metallic legs and I imagine it's doing that run, jump thing like the Incredible Hulk does, because I can also just boost. So I can just jump real high, get out of the way of the small arms fire on the ground, land, jump real high, fly for a little bit. And so it's just a giant gliding chicken leg house.
But this is also a station. So I'm just picturing the top of the mech just sparking as the top of it is going across the ceiling.
Yep.
This plate, and then landing, having that anime impact crater of the feet.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this poor station.
It's just gonna leave behind the like little 3-pronged sort of indentations, the way that chicken tracks are, but in the metal. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, man. It kind of also reminds me of House Moving Castle. Like his castle has the little chicken legs. Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah, that's Baba Yaga's house in the story. So good times. We're wrecking it.
Nice.
good times for people for not stationed 68369. And speaking of good times, these thick elite night lords having a great time ambushing Alexandros. They're going to switch to their rifles. That seems nice and appropriate, especially when they're all stacked up. They're going to shoot away. One of them's going to crit, which is kind of irrelevant, but that happened. It was great shots. 2, 3, 4. Squad is barely hanging on, and by squad I mean literally a guy. There's literally a guy left, and the other squad is going to take its shots. One miss, miss again. Hit and kill the poor innocent gangsters. I'm gonna die.
The poor innocent gangsters.
They didn't do anything to deserve this. Probably you can't prove it.
I mean, they probably did though.
You can't prove that. What are you, a cop?
He is not Roger Smith, but he is Roger Smith's mech piloting cousin.
I can prove it. I'll make it happen.
You have to tell me if you're a cop.
Are you also a tomato, or
I'm a tomato.
jokes for maybe 3 people? But
Only
it's
3.
fine.
That was only for 3 people here. That's it.
Listen. Fine, because I'm in on it. That makes it okay. That's going to be the end of the round. The next round will start. It's going to be a player going first this time.
I'm not going to take the first move, but just an FYI, I need somebody engaged in engaged range with that barricade at some point this turn for me to do disgusting things. So whoever wants to go and punch barricade, I'm down.
I
mean, I was
Xavier's in
into-
engage range.
Yeah, because I could be within. So to take down the barrier, or to just like be within range of it.
Oh, I'm not so worried about barrier, but I need somebody to be in melee range of barricade.
You're going to be worried about
That
it.
guy.
Oh, I'm going to be. Oh, I'm going to be. I'm about to be actually.
Ah,
Well,
beautiful.
before
Just
I-
putting that
yeah.
out there because it means I can do disgusting things.
Yeah.
So,
So I'm
on your own time, Xavier. Have
Yeah.
fun.
Don't move yet, Xavier, because I'm gonna take advantage of you here real quick. If y'all let me go first.
It's not just the van, it's just like prime directive. Xavier Hostel, I'm going to take advantage of you.
And so the fuck, marry, kill game continues live during battle.
I choose to believe that you set
Has it
that
ever
over.
ended? Has it ever really ended?
I want you all to know that you definitely set that whole hold still. I'm going to take advantage. You was set over open comms.
Yep.
Barricade is judging so hard right now.
And I'm gonna do my first movement here. And then I'm going to pistol that little guy again to get him out of the way. And I have a +1 accuracy because I am adjacent to my bonded character.
You do.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So,
Okay.
also my pistol is reliable, so even if it misses, it always does 1 damage. I just read
Luckily,
that.
the Cedars always got 2 armor.
Yep. Okay. Does a 13 hit it?
Yes.
All right. So come on, little pistol. Let's get a 3.
Damn it.
Just pewed it. And I do get a free quick action with the Everest, right?
Then, initiative is once per scene.
Oh, once per scene. Gotcha.
And once you have used it, you cannot use it again.
I technically haven't used my free action though. I don't
Did you
think
use your initiative?
I didn't.
If you haven't used initiative yet, yes, you can use it.
Yeah, because I did
okay.
a free action, didn't do anything, and then I did my movement in a pistol last one.
Okay.
So I would actually like to use my free action to deploy a second drone. The quick action, my free quick action to deploy a second drone.
How many throws does the system give?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't necessarily have a limit on it. It doesn't say. It just says it's size 1/2.
It'll always mention if it gives you more than one.
Oh, okay.
So it,
Can my
yeah, it
drone
only
move?
gives- No,
Oh, okay. So good to know. Then never mind.
but you can recall it with a quick.
I can recall it with a quick action, and then it can be used.
With
Gotcha.
another quick action.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll-
You could recall it and launch it again. Yeah,
Yeah, I could, huh? That's what I'll
because
do.
you still have a quick action.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll recall it and launch it
Okay.
again. Like, essentially, I, like, whistle for it to come back. I take it into my arm.
Do you have both the quick? Do you have two quick actions?
I haven't done a quick action yet, and if I use my initiative quick action, then yes.
Okay. Yeah. You did.
Yeah.
And that didn't just get suddenly.
I'm gonna
made
call it back,
automatic.
and I'm gonna ask it to come back, and I would
Alright.
like to throw it right about here.
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You said, did you draw it again?
Right there. Wait, let me. Right here.
Good.
Think,
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
and it's going to.
Perfect. Awesome. Cool. You did it, Reddit. All right. That's my turn.
Wonder. Barricade. Got a barricade.
Now we know that what is going on, Barricade. What's his HP? What's his armor? What's going on?
12 HP. 5 out of 10 heat. Armor 1. You also know he can mobile sprint. And he's gonna do it again.
Yeah, can you type that in the in like a chat or something for us so that we just have it on hand, because I will communicate with that to everyone, and then in my
Or
turn.
even better, one thing I'll also do is just something that you can see. Should be able to see the numbers on his bars now.
Cool, awesome,
And squint.
y'all.
It might be in squint. It might be in relative squint over vision, but you can see him.
Yeah, that's okay. As long as everyone else can see it, because, like, I'm gonna attack it.
Yeah.
Here we go. Alright, cool.
And
Nice.
you also know about this, which is really relevant because he's going to do it again.
Cool.
Here, because the spaces are free. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just get size up. Whoop.
Oh, you
It
son of a-
is very awkward, but basically he's blocking. Basically, like the only path left is around. It's like, around the edges, or straight through it.
Gotcha.
He just smacked the corpse of that cedar.
He sure
Mhm.
did.
Yeah, you
Did.
did. Mm-hmm.
But he's dead.
Yeah.
So- So just to like affirm, did he just basically make it so that no one can get through here, but the only way to get through him is either go around or this little narrow area?
Mm-hmm.
Heck, he can't actually stop the. He was not lucky enough to be able to stop this path, but you do have to get next to him to do it. So yeah, one of these ways you've either got to block
So
the barricade,
I
go
I
far
could
around,
not
or kill him.
so I cannot go this way from where I'm at right now.
You draw the path.
Because I'm right here, so I could not go straight through here because I'm right here right now. That's why.
Yeah, if you went straight through, if you were to move and boost, you could get past him, but you would have to do that because you would first be stopped upon engaging with him. And if you do that,
Well, I mean, I'm
Yeah,
gonna no my full intent is to engage with him. That's why.
yeah, sure, yeah, you can get up in.
All right, cool. All right, that was what I was wondering if I can get within like range of him. Is what I was wondering.
But yeah, the rock placement is awkward because they don't snap to the grid that well, but you can.
So
you can
could
get in.
I stop right here?
If you mean this hex, yes.
I could.
Yeah,
Like this hex right here.
Yeah, you
like, just
could
go right
stop
here.
there. Yeah.
I could stop there.
Yeah. If
Cool.
Okay, so basically the rock is occupying these 3 hexes.
Okay,
Okay,
cool.
cool.
All right, so all right, that's all I need to know. Cool.
And this one is occupying these 3.
I think you should probably go next too. So
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I was waiting to
so
see if
that
anyone was
you-
going. All right, so
yeah.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to move right here, and yes, I am in physical combat range with him because of my mech's special ability, the external batteries. With weapons that deal energy gain +5 range if they're ranged, or +1 threat if they are melee. My heavy charge blade is an energy blade, so it actually extends to +2 threat range. So that means I can attack from here, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Does Julian, does that interfere with your plan?
So it depends on whether you being that 1 square away means whether you're engaged or not, because you're
Not
using
engaged.
a melee attack, but
Not
sorry?
engaged.
So I'm not
Not
engaged?
engaged.
Okay, then in that case, I'm going to move right up in front of them, so I will be engaged with them.
Okay.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Sorry that you can't do your cool trick yet.
Oh, no. It actually, I wasn't sure if I could still do it. It's just I wanted to make sure it wouldn't mess up your plan. That's all.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you.
So in that case, I'm still going to attack with my heavy charge blade.
Sure. Rolling bones.
Okay, and it is so 1d20 plus. What do I add to it for attack again?
Your grit and any
Okay,
accuracy
my
you might
grit.
have.
Okay, my grit is.
Crit.
Is that good?
Crit is good. Roll damage twice. Take the better.
Okay. So the damage is 1d6 plus 3. So I'll just roll 2d6. Yeah, they can't all be bangers, you know.
Life be like that sometimes.
Can't all be bangers. But that's still a 5 though, because it's still +3, so it's still 5 points of damage.
5. Remind me, is the heavy charged blade armor piercing?
Yes, it is.
Yep. So despite the fact he's got armor on, it doesn't matter because it's all going through. You got 7 of 12 left.
Okay.
You have more to do.
Yes, I'm going to. I am then going to. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that because I'm not gonna. I may save that for later on. But no, that's all I do for my for that attack. And then for my next action, because that is one action to attack, right?
Quick, yeah, 1 quick.
Okay, then for my next quick action, I can't move any further around him.
You can boost again, and you'll be able to move out of his engagement freely. Because engagement.
No, I'm just gonna
like
stay. I'm gonna stay in pretty much within engagement of him, regardless.
So yeah,
And
you can
throw
move
up a
in.
lock on.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a lock up on him. That's what I'm gonna do.
Bet. Let me slap that little icon on. And you got anything else to do with?
That's all I can do for my actions.
Next enemy is going to be this almost dead squad. Kind of panicking. They actually really want to run away because, and by they I mean the guy. It's one guy. One guy really wants to run away. If he can actually make it off the map, so let me just not move the wrong icon. Let me just get him out of here. As one guy lives. That happens. He's great. That's very good for him. Next player.
Yeah, with Wally's what's Wally's mech's name again? Oh, you're muted.
Xavier's mech is the Harkin.
The Harkin, yes. With the
I get that
Harkin blade
reference.
locked with barricade, the Julian, who has previously been hidden and pressed against the wall, sticks one hand into the wall as kind of like a springing point and pushes themselves off the wall. Well, we'll probably describe what the attack looks like after I move, because that's probably the important thing. She moves 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she makes an attack from behind the barricade. From
That is
behind
going
barricade.
to end your hidden status. Is there anything that goes off when you do that?
Well, nothing procs immediately when I remove my hidden, but I am able to move through people because I have infiltrator.
Sure, absolutely.
So I can move to that position without proccing engaged yet. The attack that comes off, however, I have 2 relevant talents here. Let me pull them up for you and tell you what they do. I have Tactician. Once per round, gain 1 advantage on a melee attack if at least 1 allied character is engaged with your target. Second, I have Duelist. Gain 1 accuracy on the first melee attack you make with a melee weapon on your turn.
2 accuracy, it sounds like.
Indeed. She moves through, basically like braces on the wall and then flies across with a flying kick with her bladed legs, looking to just fucking remove a limb. Narratively, we'll see whether that literally happens or not. I've not actually had to roll an attack yet, so bear with me. Making sure that I do this right. I have a charged blade.
D20.
I need to make sure that I have 2 accuracy. I'm not quite sure if I can do that. Oh, no, I can. 2 accuracy. Fantastic. Let's hope that this works. When it says,
When it says 8, yeah, I did roll them both. And it did give you the better.
Okay.
Well, hey, if it makes you feel any better, you've 8-7. So.
Oh, okay. Well, as long as I hit the thing, that's something, I guess.
Yeah, you did. And you did 1 damage.
I do 1 point of armor-piercing damage.
Yeah, you did all of that 1. So.
Hey, it wasn't blocked. It worked. I wish it was something more critical, but hey, there you go. That is just one attack.
The hell off of some external armor. Tell you what, that's gone.
I do believe that ends my turn, unless there's something else I can do with. Because attacking is a full action, right? It doesn't count as a quick.
Skirmish is a quick, since you only use you use the super use the main weapon, not a. You didn't use 2 different mounts, nor did you use a super heavy.
Sick. In that case, I'm going to spend my second quick action. Do I want to lock on, or do I want to actually try and hack this thing? Let's hack this thing because it's more exciting. I'm going to infiltrate someone.
No. Okay. Yeah. Continue.
Okay, I assume that the lock-ons are per character, and
no, anybody can use lock-on.
Oh well, are you okay with me consuming that lock-on for the infiltrate? Fantastic. Let's do an infiltrate roll and find where that is on the Roll20 character sheet. Is that just a systems roll?
Tech attack is D20 plus systems.
Yeah.
So yes, that is you'd be rolling the same numbers.
And having and consuming that lock on gives me 1 accuracy.
Yes.
Fantastic. Getting used to how the Roll20 thing works. Now I've got it down once, so I shouldn't have to ask again. That's a number.
That's higher than its E defense.
Heck yeah.
So what invade are you applying?
Right. At this point, I'm just going to make its life miserable. As it is, it didn't necessarily feel that flying kick too damagingly, but as it like stares down Xavier and his mech, the mech starts to wibble and fuzz, and then it disappears from view using the mirage effect on Neurospike to make Xavier invisible.
I will absolutely rude. Gonna take 2 heat because he was invaded, and
Mhm.
said yourself and Xavier. So I will make sure to keep that noted. Let's see. We've got one more enemy left to go. The Cedars getting kind of freaking. Did not know you were there. It's gonna slap a mine down. So hopefully you're gonna have to deal with it in some fashion. You kind of got open. You kind of got open ground here. You kind of doing what you can. Trying. And that's going to be last NPC's turn. Are there any PCs left?
Yep, I'm still here.
All right.
Mhm.
So, with that, 1, 2, 3, 4 to move. I'm sorry, little buddy, but your existence annoys me. So, with the we're going to skirmish with a smart gun, as the guns are still smoking. The shotgun in hand still remains cold, but the smart gun is going to fire again.
Wait, did you say the smart gun? Get the smart gun does flat damage. How much flat damage does it do?
It does 4.
Fuck. Okay, yeah, roll.
Yeah, it does an 8 hit.
On a cedar. Let me double check that.
Oh, it didn't roll the d6, so
Oh, it didn't.
for accuracy.
That's very odd. But yeah.
So 10.
Fuck. 10 does. So
Bye.
Yeah. Rip in peace, little cedar man. You were a real one.
With that, we're going to now boost.
Understandable.
Hi. And that's my turn.
A question. I know what the answer is, but you know what I want you to say. Did you move? Oh,
I
you move
evaded
through
the
mine?
mine.
Fuck you. Okay, so for the next player turn, Ariadne, you are going to arrive. Tell me which one of the green boxes you want to be in, left or right.
I would prefer. Put me in the one on the right-hand side, please.
Okay, let me get you onto the right overlay. Place yourself wherever within the box you would like.
Okay.
And basically you arrive at the end of your turn after having dropped Alto off, because I am not quite mean enough to make you take impair from having 2 people in the cockpit.
All right. We'll go right there. Let me pull up my actions.
Oh no, you don't get any of those. Sadly,
Oh.
You got back after, basically like at the end of the turn after doing everything.
Oh, all right.
Speaking of things that happen at the end of the turn, enemy reinforcement. Think. Now, next round start. Barricades in a real bad way. However, he's bigger than you. You don't engage him, so he can just move. And he will. Anybody with overwatches, feel free to take them.
He is just outside of my threat, unfortunately.
1 and 2. Do we have any overwatches going off?
Do we need to prepare for that, or is that an automatic thing
It's a
upon moving out
reaction.
of engagement?
A
Oh,
reaction,
then
yeah.
of course I'm stabbing it in the leg as it moves, for sure.
Okay.
Don't give me a free attack, gosh.
Roll 'em.
Heck yeah. We don't get the bonus accuracy because I have popped that for this turn. But
Yeah. Once a lock on is used, it immediately goes away.
oh no. The kind of talents that gave me accuracy for the first attack per round have expired because I used that to.
Does duelist say first per round or first per turn?
Ooh, let me check because that's probably an important detail.
It is.
Comp can't work with me. Give me a sec.
Sure.
Sorry. So duelist fires on my turn, and tactician is once per round. So yeah, I wouldn't
Okay.
get it. Those are important phrasing details.
They
It's
are
like Magic the Gathering. Reading the card explains the card.
They are, and
still,
sometimes you can take spectacular advantage. Believe you me. But yeah.
I still pop another charge blade attack and try to go for the ankles.
Swing it.
I mean, it hits.
You did, and you definitely
another
did
1 damage. I mean, oh, hold on.
It's AP, so it goes through.
It goes through, yeah.
To a thing that I forgot before, and I will raise this time, and feel free to punish me for not raising it before. This should be the Roll20 doing it, and it seems to have not done, but it is 1d3 plus 3, so that would have been 4 the first time with 4 this time. I thought that was like really low for my
That
main
is,
weapon,
Yeah.
you know?
3 and 3. Okay, 3 and 3.
I'm happy to only let this one go because I caught this
Frankly,
one.
that
and
is
didn't the
partially
last
on
one.
me for not remembering weapon profiles. I should have caught that myself. Okay, so 3 and 3. That means this hit killed because
hell yeah.
After 3 more damage, it would have been on 2. So bye. Rip.
So as it marches away, it like reels back from Xavier vanishing. Where'd it go? We've got to get out of here. And it tries to move away. How many legs does this thing have?
He's got a. This is a proper tripod.
It moves away and feels itself start to tilt as the pilot looks around and sees sparking as one of its legs is cleanly slid out from itself as it crashes to the floor. As Julian, I think, does. Oh shit! Hold on. Do we have it? Yeah, we do.
I'm so excited.
Good. It's important.
I'm so excited.
I don't think you're going anywhere. As she's just stamping into this thing repeatedly with a bladed boot. Just into the core. This thing is having a bad time.
Yeah,
That's the greatest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
So for those of you who are watching, you might be able to see distantly the pilot like just kind of scramble out and book it kind of in the general vague direction of this away, because I'm not gonna stick around for that. Bye. Okay, and let's see here. We're gonna look at the map here for a hot second. I'll be real. I see so Night Lords who, for whatever it's worth, we're actually going to leave as soon as the squads died, because that was all they were here for. And there's one seater. There's one little grunt seater left. Not that fast. Do we want to call this fight here, because for all intents and purposes, you can no longer be stopped? Okay, we're going to do that. Luckily, I did have a second map prepared for today because I thought this might just resolve fairly quickly. So I'm going to ask for a quick 5-minute break while I switch maps. And for everybody, like between the transition, basically have enough time for a stabilize. Like that means, like, refill ammo. You can spend repairs to pump your HP back up, clear all your heat. Anything with limited uses, unless you've got a talent for that, not restored.
All right, cool. We're going to do our right now. We'll be back in a few minutes. Bye, everyone. Break time. Hey everyone, we are back into another fight. So let's jump into it. What the fuck is going on?
It doesn't stop. So,
Doesn't stop!
you got clear. You got your intercept vector. You're out of the station. You know about where you should be finding the Alexandros Megas. Uh, and you do, plus his escort as ships you are pretty sure, ships you recognize as Redfin, heal off smoking and damage, and Megas lets them go because yeah, you're up on the scopes, and generally speaking, mechs cannot afford to ignore other mechs, and he does it. And you might, if you're a student of the most ancient of histories, you might call the mech standing at the fore a pirate's idea of a hoplite with spear and shield, standing before you, points the shield at you, beats it against beats it against the shield, and then over the open channel you hear, "I speak and announce yourselves and die."
Well, why do we have to
Wow.
die? Like, what's the point of naming ourselves if we're just gonna
Horrible
die
options, if you
afterwards?
ask me.
Yeah. Did you confuse an and or an or there, or are you just being petty?
Killing you is gonna be fun, and yeah, with that, we are
I
in
disagree.
initiative. Players get first go.
Let's dance, gangbanger. As
Julian,
it's a pretty.
ew!
Hmm.
You hear Julian, ew!
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
I get it.
Eggplant emoji.
Ha ha ha. Julian ignores you and moves 1, 2,
Appropriate.
3, 4, 5. I believe this is definitely out of line of sight since we have the big boy over here.
Yep, they are hardcover line of sight breakers.
Mm-hmm. I get 2 quick actions. So 1, she's going to twirl and adopts the russet hue of the asteroid scrap outside the station. So I'm going to go and put the little mask on myself because I'm big stealthy. 2, she drops a turret drone. I believe here is probably a sensible place to put that.
Let me slide that
in a bid to repeat the same trick in the first combat that we did, move immediately out of line of sight and leave a turret where she was last to suggest that she is where she's not.
Let me quickly get that. And could you tell me how much health the turret has?
I would be delighted to. Go back to my mech hangar. This turret has 5 HP and it is size 1/2.
Okay, turret rose. I'll see if I can't shrink the icon a little bit to reflect that little size there.
I mean, the turret icon is pretty clear. We'll be able to work out what it is. Don't worry about it.
Sure. And you also should be able to move it around if it.
Ooh. I don't believe these ones are scuttling, but I'll bear that in mind. Thanks a bunch. But that's my turn.
Okay. Enemy's going to go next, and the Megas is fucking jonesing. So he's going to move his speed 5. Oh, yeah, there we go. 5. Then he's going to move 5 more. Boost. And does it. Pretty sure he should. Pretty sure you were behind this. Pretty sure you were behind this, so he's going to attempt a search. Roll an agility check.
Will do, will do. Uh-huh. Agility, it's 2, and I have no advantages, so... Or, I guess, does being hidden give me any accuracy, or is it just
Not
me?
in this case.
Not a problem. 18.
You beat
A real
his
number.
15. You beat his 15, so hidden you remain. And
Sure is a lot of scrap out here.
His turn, it ends. Yep, a lot of scrap. None of it's moving mechily. Except for that turret drum. Who cares about turret drums? And next player.
Oh, hey, it is I. So I have just a really quick question. The sensor range, is that the same as range for a ranged attack? No, that's on the line thing. Never mind. Answered my own question. Cool. So first things first, I would like to use one of my tech actions or tech attacks to target the Magus with my Shrike code. So it's an invade.
Mhm.
The way that I kind of want to flavor this is it's technically like attacking the code that's inside of the mech, but it's almost like this sort of sulfurous smoke bomb goes off, or at least that's what the pilot perceives as like their cockpit area begins to fill with this really stinky yellow noxious gas, kind of rotten egg smelling. So I roll a
Tech
I just
attack.
had it.
And it's going to be a
Invade
D20 plus
here.
system. Yep.
And I'd like to use one of my donated accuracy dice on that as well.
Yes.
Oh
Cool.
dear. That was an 8.
Well,
Womp womp.
sadly for me, Ronan E-Defense sucks. So that hit.
Nice.
Awesome. So this fella's gonna take until the end of their next turn. They will first take 2 heat whenever they attack. And then for my second quick action, I would like to go ahead and shoot at him with the veiled rifle, which is accurate. So got an accuracy die there. Oh, that was a natural 20 and a 6 on the accuracy die.
Roll in bonus
Sniper!
twice, take the best, and the Ronin is going to rebound. So let's see if he can make the check. He does. He got better. He got 4 plus. So roll your dice. He's going to gain resistance to it. Now roll that attack again against yourself.
Oof. Is there a way that I can brace against this as a reaction?
If it deals damage to you, sure.
Okay, so roll the same attack against myself, which was a total of 8.
Does an 8 hit you?
Does an 8 hit is it my evasion?
Yes.
It does not.
How dare you?
Ha-ha!
2 things I want to interject with really quick because they're important. Baba Yaga, is this you?
Yep. Oh wait, you're looking on the roll 20. Yes.
Should be
this one here.
Ah, right. I was because if it was the other one, it was like, oh, you have an ally in the line of the shot, and they're now like stealthed. But never mind.
No, I do not, unfortunately.
That's how it be.
However, but I can do that to myself.
Ooh.
Instead, you can target yourself or an ally within the line.
Oh hell yeah! Go make yourself stealthy.
Oh no, wait, sorry, that's Mirage.
Oh, right.
Just kidding. First combat with a new license. She's still rusty here.
Oh no! How much damage did you do?
How much damage did I do? I rolled 2d6 and take the better.
2d3.
2d3. Okay, that was 4 total damage because I rolled a 6 and a 5 plus 1.
Okay, splendidly resistant, so he only goes 2.
That's okay.
The second thing, this activates my trap card. Alexandros took a successful damage attack, and so this turret fires, which I believe I don't roll for and just deals flat damage to targets in range. Turret deals 3 kinetic damage to the target as long as it's line of sight to their target. So Alexandros Megas made a bad plan by trying to move behind the cover today.
Yeah.
Goddamn turret.
Also, the Veil Rifle, I don't know if it matters, but it's energy damage, not kinetic.
Not relevant for
Okay.
the resistance.
Okay, cool.
But a good habit to get into. Okay. That was your attack.
Yeah,
Do we have
I don't
multiple
want to
attacks?
move or anything. I want to stay where I am.
Come on, get in there.
Not
Christ.
yet. Spooky action at a distance.
Distance, you say. Distance? Distance is for suckers. Because an enemy turn again, and as an elite, the Megas gets privileges, such as multiple activations. And he'd really love to just be all up in it. And in it, he is going to be. He's going to eat that 2 heat for attacking because he'd really like to slot to touch you up good. Touch you up good. Wait. Even better, does he have? Let me see. Oh, even better, he can actually get around your restriction by instead using his charged slash. Roll an agility save. Ariadne, since you're the only character adjacent.
Yep. So that's going to be D20 plus 3. 14 total.
Damn it. Take half of 6. So take 3 kinetic damage.
Okay.
And that was a full action, so his turn ends. Next player.
I shall take a swing at this. So seeing that this guy looks like a big boss boy, Xavier nods and goes, he looks at the controls of the robot, he places his hands on them, and he closes his eyes. He grips the controls, he says, all right, it's time to show them what you can really do. Hearken, it's time to sing. And he pushes the controllers forward, and you see this gigantic cape made of red energy shoots out the back of the robot. And the energy sword he has just glows a whole lot brighter as I use my core ability, which is power up. For the rest of this scene, I gain +1 accuracy to all attacks, to all checks, saves, and additionally, once per turn, I can boost as a free action.
I bet.
And I go
You
to
moved
swing
in
at this.
threat heat. Overwatches. Takes 2 heat for daring.
Sure does.
Does an 18 hit you?
Yeah.
Takes 6 kinetic.
Okay. Where is my kinetic at? And that goes to my HP or to my
HP. That was a straight attack.
okay.
Straight regular
Okay.
attack.
All right, that has been marked. All right, so he is going to swing up on this guy right here with his question. Because core bonuses, do I equip those before combat or can I equip them during combat?
Once you activate your core bonus is whatever the effect is takes place then, like when you activate it.
Okay, cool. All right, that means I add, now that happens, his energy blade is now called Overpower Caliber, because one weapon equipped to this mount deals 1d6 additional damage on top.
Oh wait,
because that's what I need to know. Yeah,
core bonuses, you don't get those until L3.
Okay, cool. That's what I was wondering, because like I have an option on my sheet and I'm just wondering, like, why do I have that yet? I shouldn't have that yet.
No. Yeah, it is not. It's not a.
Okay,
it's
cool.
not a thing
Well, I'm
you
still
do.
calling my overpowered blade, overpowered caliber anyway, because I like that name, and it matches with what he's doing right now anyway. But I'm gonna attack with my sword, which is now overpowered because of my core ability. Does a 14 hit?
Let me double check. What is his evasion? Yes, it does. Yeah. Yes, it does. Damn
Okay. Then I'm going to attack with a 2d6. Actually, a 1d6 plus 3.
What do we
And
have?
that is straight damage too. That's no, it's armor piercing damage.
It is armor piercing.
Mhm.
Okay. Let me refresh it real quick. But yes, how much do we have? How much do we have?
That was at 7 points of damage that I dealt.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. I didn't see it for a second there.
And that is yeah.
That more do?
I guess I will use as another quick action. I'll just do lock on this guy as a quick action.
Let me go and find that.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Next up, we have enemies who are, to be frank, kind of annoyed that the boss man went and just just rolled all the way in like that. That's kind of rude. It's very hard to support you when you do that. Boss talked about this, but you know that's HR issues for another time, another place. Where's that? Where's that sheet? There. You have. You're pretty slow, Mr. Rainmaker. He's going to 1, 2, 3, and can he actually reach out to touch you?
Reach out and touch faith.
Not yet. Gonna need
Okay.
one more round here. He's going to boost one more time for boost, and then he's going to overcharge to boost again. Because the sooner the boss man gets some support, the better. Oh, can't be that far or that fast. Stop.
Oh, Dip. Did Alexandros take damage from that sword attack just now?
Yeah.
Yeah, they take another 3 from the turret gun. Turret gun still exists. It turns out that this is a continuous trap card.
Yes.
Nice.
And looks like he might actually be
I
right.
don't need to hit anyone. Like, y'all could do that. I just set up the problems.
He thought we were playing Lancer, we were playing Magic, and apparently someone just cast an enchantment.
Oh yeah, I'm playing blue-white permissions. Like,
Oh
boy.
no.
Oh no.
Let it not
people
be
sleep
said
on Light Mine
that
Field, but it's an incredible card. Anyway, I'll shut up.
Let it not be said that the Rainmaker isn't a friend to the boss. So in a cone 3, let's spell this very roughly. Everybody in that cone roll an agility save. because the Rainmaker is firing Hades missiles.
Oh no, that's only a 5. Rolled a
That is-
2.
Am I technically in that or not?
You are
Okay, so
Okay.
accuracy save,
an agility save.
an
Agility
agility.
save?
Mhm.
It's like 1d20.
Agility. Yep, a 20 plus
Plus
your agility.
agility.
I'm trying to find where my agility
Where's my agility
stat
at?
is. Yeah.
Where is my agility stat?
Oh, I think it's at like the top. Structure, HP, reactor stress, no heat.
Oh, it's going to be one of your pilot stats. It should be
Oh,
on
it's
the
a
left
pilot
side.
stat. Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be. It should be. It's listed on the mech sheet for ease of use, but it's not gonna be on the left side.
Yeah, they under mech attributes, there's a little thing with D6s on the left with your system points.
we're getting there. Oh wait, there it is. I see it. Mech attributes. Okay. Gotcha.
Fast take.
I got
Xavier
20.
takes 2 energy damage and 1 heat.
Okay.
Okay, that's a 13 on mine.
Let me double check it. Save target. Take 2 energy and 1 heat.
2 energy and 1 heat. So I am up a heat. I'll just write that down physically. And what does 2 energy do?
Oh, that's just damage. The
that's
type is
HP.
noted. Yep.
Gotcha.
Type is noted because in case you have something relevant to energy damage.
Gotcha. Thank you. That's eyeliner. I can't write with eyeliner. I mean, I could, but I'm not. Okay. 1 out of 8 heat and 2 damage. Okay, thank you. Okay. Is it one of our turns?
Yes.
Now.
Okay.
Yeah. He used both quicksand and overcharge. That Rainmaker finished.
Okay. And this is the guy that fucked us up, right?
Yes.
Not just well, that's the Megos who's in the Ronin. The guy who just hurt you is the
Mhm.
Rainmaker, who is way over there.
Oh, fuck him.
Oh, the best part is he doesn't actually have to move anymore. You're fine. You're finally within range. It's great. Rainmaker
Okay.
life, fantastic.
Gotcha. Okay. I am going to. Unless Marlo, you want to go. You got
I guess I
anything?
can.
Yeah.
I'm quick. First things
Yeah.
first. It's okay. I'm going to consume that lock on the Megos.
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
going to quick tech to invade.
Mhm.
That damn space. It's me every time. So that's a crit. Unfortunately, I don't have anything for that for techs.
Waka waka, but it'll do.
But he's slowed and impaired and has to make a choice. Would he like some heat, or would he like me to move him 3 spaces?
Move him. Move him. Tell me which. way he's
Okay, so this can provoke reactions, folks.
going. No, it cannot. You're
It cannot?
forced. You force movement. Force movement never provokes.
Thought could. Oh well.
But getting him far away is also nice.
It's okay. He's in threat 3. He's close enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Threat 3. Cool. Close enough to whom? we're going to move him since it's 3 spaces. We're going to move him right here. I could ping. Why am I not pinging?
Okay.
You might be on ruler.
Everything changed because you hiccuped, Roll20. I loathe you.
It is technology gremlins. I see. I understand.
There.
Yep.
I want him because it's 3 spaces here.
Aha.
Ooh, good job.
He moved. Not happy about it, but he moved. Now, somebody remind me real quick. You got a drone, yeah? Line of sight, yeah? Activates on damage, yeah?
Yeah.
Guess what? Guess what? Taking heat is. That's damage.
It fires on that condition too. Okay.
No.
It's when allies make successful attacks, so a passive.
Even better.
Probably would.
So yeah.
Oh.
That was a successful attack.
Oh, sick! Yeah. Eat lead as the turret fires a third time.
Sadly for him, he only had 3 HP left on that bar, so that's destruction.
Oh.
Delightful.
Oh no! He got taken down by the enchantment.
What do you mean taken down?
He's not taken
What
down.
do you mean?
He's been taken down a notch. He is still around.
Okay.
You fools! You have only entered health bar the second.
Hell yeah! Let's go.
This wasn't even his final form.
No.
It wasn't even his next to last form or his next to last form.
I say that like he was actually going to do something really exciting, because 5/6 of the time that absolutely would have been what would happen. However, you got a direct hit, and when on a direct hit, when you have 1 structure remaining, your mech gets destroyed. The mech is gone.
Oh, nice.
Rip in peace.
So he did get taken out by the enchantment.
Yeah.
Although that's weak energy. I want to hear how Marlowe kind of 3 steps ahead planned for this attack to go.
Oh, I want to hear this Janitos gambit that Marlowe had planned for this.
No. It's just like, this guy's mouthing off. Then why are you right there? You have all these other. This guy's a moron. And we just see within the Beast of Burden. Okay. Well, thank you, Xavier, for giving me telemetry. Okay, we can do this. Turrets online. Fine. You're already. Why are you so dumb? And just goes. With the invade, there's just one message that pops up as all of the lights are blaring, and in that classic AOL sound, goodbye, as just gets pushed right as the turret just goes, thank you, and because I'm just picturing the portal turret sound.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like the idea that the hack causes unnatural movement in the Megas. So it takes a step back and then kind of turns to one side, and it just happens to just open up a weak point in the left shoulder that the thing just kind of takes a nice shot in there, goes straight for the direct hit. It was over from the start. The moment he moved out of line from his allies, that's a reset.
Yeah, he didn't have done that.
And at that point, it's just like, okay, that problem's solved.
You're live at GDQ and you failed this fight in front of everybody.
Listen. The Megas this, strictly speaking, when you're doing an Alexandros Megas run, this fight usually takes fucking forever. You've got to make use of all your allies. You've got to found the strategy, but the RNG is 100% not in your favor. Usually a run killer if you fuck it up. But you can blow this fight in 3 rounds if you just deploy forward as far as possible and rush all the way in.
Yeah.
Like this could have been legendary. He was on world record pace, and now he's gone.
And move with my move, I move forward, and then with my last quick action, I'm just gonna boost and go and send out over the comms. We incapacitated your boss. We can pock the cockpit if you choose to continue.
You hear back, and you like what you get back is like, and you're not sure which one of them is responding exactly, but like, all hail the new Megas.
Cool.
Is that you? Are you the new Megas?
Are you the new Megas?
Cool. Stand down. I'm just going to assume. Cool. Stand down.
You get like an answering like it's like kind of like the universal, like like kind of like beep beep of somebody just like pinging to answer a very simple question from the Rainmaker, and like it's you don't have to roll for it. Like they don't care what you do. They don't care what you do to the Ronin. You do not care. They do not care, and this fight isn't over.
Oh. Okay.
This you realize that this might be what is for those of you who are inclined to like study warfare, you realize that this is definitely what is called bad war. This is nothing more, nothing less than pure attrition. It's not over until somebody. It's not over until one side cannot fight anymore.
Okay. Cool.
So the
The next
Rainmaker
one's-
is now the Megas, is what I'm looking at here.
Well, no. Yeah. Just okay. Cool. I hope you like dying by fire. And just
He's the one who's got the title. I'll tell you right now. Don't worry about like a passing thing of elites. I'm not going to do that to you. He's just that's the Megas, but that doesn't change anything materially for you.
Mhm.
okay. That's my turn.
Okay. Next up, the support is going to activate. Let's pull up this speech. Yep. Stories. The downside of vehicles is they only move in straight lines. He's got move 4, boost. He's going to move, boost, and boost again so that he can get adjacent to the. Let's not draw. Drawing is not. Drawing is. Stop it. Okay, yep, he can get adjacent. And he's going to take a heat for overcharging, and that's going to be the end of his turn. Player.
That would be me, I think. I've been trying to sit here and see what I can do that's good. I think what Nevaeh's gonna do, she's gonna use her movement first. She's gonna use a free action to actually boost to here.
Initiative utilized.
I think so. Oh God, I don't know.
Well, actually, Marlo, since you mentioned the Megas, let me move him up a layer real quick, just so you can remember where he is. Yeah.
Actually, I think she's gonna boost to here. Bam. This one. So she's by the turret, but still in that cover from the Rainmaker. And then can I activate my protocol?
You have already started taking actions. You cannot activate it.
So you can't activate the protocol if you've moved. Okay.
That's got to be the very first thing you do.
That has to be the very first thing I do. Okay. Then I use my free quick action to boost, so I'll go ahead and throw in case something wants to come through here. I think she's gonna throw Macaroon up in here, right there. Here's where the Macaroon's gonna go.
Start. Could you ping it one more time while I find that
Yes, sir.
icon?
Right here. Right in the middle between these two boulders.
Ignore the fact that the icon has changed. Pretend that I remembered exactly which icon I was using for it last time.
It's okay. Like, in the future, let's go ahead and make myself, like, a macaroon icon, and then that way I get to drop it.
Yeah, let me get you something dedicated.
Yeah, next time. Don't worry about it.
I don't know if Roll20 is nice enough to let me actually, like, give you the ability to drop it on your command. I think that's not for you, but...
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Here?
Yep, right there. And go ahead and put its radius up for me.
Here. Let me give you... Perfect. Water stone. Remember, it's 100 feet, not 1,000. Damn it!
It's 10.
Of course, like a fool, I didn't
Yes, I know everything!
Again, because apparently whatever drum you got was fucking hooked up to some real shit. Briefly, you experience true enlightenment, and then it's gone.
Cool. So it's gonna be there essentially to kind of give us a little bit of cover just in case anyone gets there. Cool. That's me. That's all I'm doing.
Okay.
I don't have line of sight of anyone else, so any bad guys anyway.
Not that.
Because this guy's fucking dead.
He is. That's why he's on that layer.
Mm-hmm.
While I... Okay, there we go. Yar, Har, Fiddle-dee, Sentinel, Pirate activates. He's got 5. Going to be a lot more cautious than the boss was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's going to... He's not going to take any more... He's going to end his turn there. Next player.
It's top of the round, I think.
I think it's back to me. Yeah.
Okay. Or Julian, yeah.
Or Julian, yeah.
If all the players have gone, there's an NPC still left to go, so they can take their turn. Almost everybody gets to go before the round resets. Scout pirates are zippity doo dah. Okay, I know what he's gonna do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to boost 1, 2, 3, 4 to get all the way around, and he is going to use his cloaking field, which is going to generate a 15-foot aura, in which everything is invisible. You can still target them because invisible is not hidden, but they are invisible. And he's immobilized while this is up. Let me see if I can't find something. Lock's nice. Next player would be, that's the end of the round. Round resets. Enemy first. Pirate is going... No, the pirate is not going to move because the pirate wants to last. The Rainmaker is going to roll to see if those wonderful Hellfire missiles are charged. He's looking for a 5+. They have. I should look into last. can't see some of you behind that asteroid, but you can make Xavier and Ariadne roll agility saves again as another arc as another barrage of missiles flies in. Yep, agility saves versus 4 energy and 2 heat, looking to beat a 10.
7.
4 energy, 2 heat. And Xavier?
You're muted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry
There we
about that. I am going to, because of my active core, I get once per, where did it go? There we go. Once per turn, I can boost as a free action.
Oh, free actions, they have to take place on your turn.
Oh, I thought it was, I thought the NPC ended their turn.
No.
Oh, I thought, no, I just thought, I thought the NPC ended their turn. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, that was quick action. You
No,
still got to shoot.
You've been targeted. You need to make a. Was it agility save?
I already made my agility save. Yeah, I got a
Okay.
16.
Cool.
Remember to roll the action. Remember to roll the action next time because port power does affect those too. But you beat it anyway, so you only take 2 energy and 1 heat.
Yeah, I rolled early. I just don't think roll 20 like showed it.
That must have been what happened.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up, she's going to fire. Is he going to? No, okay, that's much for pain in the ass. Fuck that. Instead, he's going to use missile pods, which are arcing, as in they can go around cover. You just need to be in sensors, like the drone that killed the old boss. What did you say its evasion was?
The evasion of the drone, I believe, is 10. Yes, 10. Which isn't terrible.
But it is lower than a 17.
Oh, how much damage does it take?
4.
All right, ain't dead yet though.
Yep. But anyway, fun. The great thing about Rainmaker missile pods, they can target multiple characters. Navia and Marlowe, you are also going to be receiving attacks.
Even with the cover?
Arcing. Arcing quality lets you, as long as you can, like as long as you're within the weapon's range and sensors, you can get hit.
Okay.
I'm in sensor range.
Sensors 15. Damn it! Wait a minute. Rainmaker, you dirty son of a bitch.
Your master plan is falling apart.
How dare you not be sensors 20?
There are very few, and I know those mechs.
Yeah, so instead he is going to try and probably fail to hit the Lotus drone.
Okay.
So, okay, anyway, attacks.
Excuse me, her name is Macaroon.
Hashtag, we don't, in the House of the Alexandros, we do not acknowledge the personhood of drones. That is not what we're about.
Well, I don't listen to you, Alexandros. So.
Navia, I'm gonna guess a 15 does hit you.
The drone?
You. Not
me?
the drone,
yes.
You.
Sorry, I thought she said you were attacking the drone and then you said me. So.
Oh no, yeah, attacking you and the drone. But
yeah, 15 hits us both.
Okay. The drone
is invisible.
The drone has blah, blah, blah. Is the drone higher than evasion 8?
Higher than evasion 8? Yes.
Yes. Yeah, then it's the drone already got this. You don't even have to do the coin flip, but you take 4 explosive damage and are pushed 1 hex this way because it is also knockback 1.
Okay. So I move where? Here?
Yeah.
Okay. Knockback 1, and I take 4.
4 explosive, yes.
Okay. Okay.
And the Rainmaker's turn is over. Next player.
Man, if I just got hit, can I do something?
Oh, go right ahead.
Because my whole thing was like I could have hit something or got hidden, and if I would have known, I would have just hit something. So I was gonna get hit either way. Let's see. Just doing a little math. Sorry. Nothing will be in my fucking range anyway. Never mind. I can't do anything. Y'all, someone else go before me. I don't want to go yet.
I'll go then.
Yeah.
So I'll use my free action to boost. Okay. Oh, buddy, why aren't you moving?
I think you were clicking on me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yep, that would do
Yeah,
it.
we
That
look
would do
very similar, and we're right next to each
Yeah.
other. So
That would do it.
yeah.
Then I am going to use a second quick action to boost again and take 1 more heat.
Oh wait. You overcharged again.
Yeah.
Roll 1d3.
1d3.
Yep, that's how much. That is how much heat you take for the second overcharge. And
This is the only first time I'm overcharging.
Overcharge. The overcharge counter resets between missions. Not
Oh, okay. All right. 3.
Okay, so take that much heat.
All right. How much heat do I have? Okay, I only have 2 more heat left.
Don't get hacked, friend.
Yeah.
You probably shouldn't have told me that.
Yeah. No, because I want to be honest here, because I only have like 2 heat left. I want to be honest. So I'm going to overcharge again. I overcharge to move the next 5. So that's from here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I could hit a couple. And I'm going to lob a grenade right here.
Rude. Okay, so blast 1. I assume you're targeting basically like the bottom hex of this support. Okay. Luckily, supports grant all their buddies advantage on saves.
Ain't that perfect?
Now you all know why they're all bunched up. Here, there's support saves.
21. Wow.
Geez, 21.
Oh, that's ignore the whole save is not relevant.
Oh, are these all agility saves?
Yeah, the agility number is relevant for.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
But I'm gonna bet that what is your save target?
What's that?
Yeah, the save target on your mech sheet should be
Only 10.
Yeah.
Okay, so 10.
Actually, it's 11. My save target is 11.
Okay. So you
Very
got
nice.
boost that. Nice.
Grit boosts your save targets by default. Looks like actually everybody made it. So roll your damage. They are only taking half.
Okay. Four.
Okay.
4 points of damage.
While I quickly update all of this damage. The support is going to activate next. And the support is going to is going to fire their sealant gun at you. Roll an agility save.
17.
That's you. No effect happens to you, but I'm gonna put a little aura on you because until you move, this is the absolutely by far the easiest way to track the fact that a first one area around you is now difficult terrain for everybody. Then quick. And yeah. Okay, it's also gonna lock onto you, and then its turn is going to end.
Okay.
Next player.
So this is difficult terrain. What does that mean?
Double movement.
Huh?
Double movement.
Double movement.
Yep, double movement to move into and through it.
So
Okay.
each hex costs 2 instead of just 1 to move through.
Okay, cool. What if you land there?
How do you mean?
Okay, like for example, I'm telling you right now, if I do 1, 2, 3, 4 overcharge, 1, 2, 3, 4, like to here.
This X that I am pinging would cost you double movement to move into, since
Cool.
although
From here with an overcharge, my question is, can I get there?
what is your move and overcharge?
It would be 4, and so it'd be 8 with to overcharge for boost is what I'm saying.
Yeah, 4 you would need 9, so that's not enough.
It's not enough to be adjacent with my buddy. Okay.
Nope, you could get to here, but not
here.
in.
Okay, cool. I'll do that. Still, I will move. And then using my anti-material rifle.
That's in that's an ordnance weapon, isn't it? That's an ordnance weapon, isn't it?
I don't know what that means.
You
yes, there is
to
ordnance.
fire it. You have to fire it before you move. At all.
What fucking shit? Okay. I'm going to recall my Lotus drone with a free quick action.
Move it.
With a quick action. And then I'll just move my 4. I'm done.
Okay. Enemy up. The Sentinel is going to activate. Fuck. Yeah, he's gonna. I know what he's gonna go for. Going to move right to the edge of this one here, which is within round 5. He's going to use his boarding lash. Does an 18 hit your evasion, Navai? Okay. You take 5 kinetic and need to roll a whole save.
I mean, I'm down.
Okay, that's relevant. Roll your structure first.
My structure?
Yeah. You've got multiple health bars. Your first that didn't kill you. It can't. You have more than 2 structures. Yeah, roll a d6.
Just roll a d6.
For structure damage, yeah. There's a table, and it's
A
D6
4.
that system trauma parts of your mech are torn off by the damage. Roll another d6.
A 5.
Choose a system of your choice. It is now destroyed and unusable until repaired.
The projected shield.
Okay, mark it.
Okay.
Yep, it's no longer useful. And
Cool.
that is the end. Okay, so that 5 damage. How much health did you have left when that got dealt?
5 was exact amount of health that I had.
Okay, so yeah, fill yeah, your next health bar that's just completely full. There was no overflow.
Okay. There's
And,
multiple health bars.
But yeah, basically every point of structure you have is a health bar.
Oh, okay.
Whenever one is blown through, any overflow damage goes to that next health bar, and you roll a structure check to determine like what happened as a result of you losing that much health.
Okay. So do I go back to 11 health?
Yes.
Okay.
And also roll a hull save.
A what save?
A hull save.
A hold save?
HULL.
A hole. Okay. Where
It's in the
is-
same place under mech attributes where your ability or agility systems,
hull.
engineering,
Hull.
Yeah.
Hull. Hull. Okay.
Accents.
Gotcha.
The
Hull.
hull.
Cool. It's a 20.
Okay, you made it. You don't get pulled in and grappled. How dare you? And that's going to be he's going to lock onto you with his next quick action, and that's going to be the end of his turn.
Okay.
Player.
Sure.
Go for it, man.
All right. This is going to be dicey. Well, first, we're going to hit the big green button. So we're going to use the core bonus. As it's like, yeah, no, we need the fuel injector online now. So that's the start. Then we're going to move. Let's see. Cool. We're in range. Excellent. Full tech.
Okay.
Actually, no. We're going to barrage.
Mm-hmm.
That sentinel is pissing me off.
Understandable.
So as I've learned, we do not trust Roll20 because it doesn't like to keep stats. So we're going to fire both smart guns.
Okay.
$16.
That hits. So
And the 6
coin.
does not.
Yep, six straight misses. The 16 hits, but he's still in the aura of invisibility. So coin flip in the open. Call it. Or deep, lower high.
So we're going to go high.
Low, so goes wide.
Worth a shot. I'm going to use that boost for activating core to then move back. That's my turn.
And finally, the pilot has to activate. He's going to hope and pray that the cloaking field refresh he can land it. Nope. Can't. He's immobilized, but he can fire the marker rifle she is. It doesn't have line of sight to anything. Nope, not for you. There's a rock in the way. Watch. But Ariadne is just close enough. Ariadne does a 10, hits your E defense.
My E defense, did you say?
Your E defense.
It does, yes. That's an 8.
Okay, you are locked on and threaded, and you cannot hide or become invisible.
Goody gumdrops.
And end its turn, and this fuzzy aura of group invisibility is going to disappear.
Okay.
Have you taken your action yet, Ari?
I have not. I wanted to ask just real quick, this thing right here, this is a sensor?
This is a corpse.
Can you just take it
a
off?
corpse.
Yeah, can you take it off?
Oh, cool. Okay.
Oh, I was leaving it on the off chance you actually wanted to
Pop the cockpit.
go murder the guy. He's on the map layer, so you should be able to just move past him without.
Yeah, I don't want to pop in and murder the guy. I want to pass over that area.
Yeah, in that case, he is not like obstructing you in any way.
Okay,
You can
so I'm just gonna move 1, 2. I can move through him.
Absolutely.
3, 4, 5. And then let's see, that's my move. For my 2 actions. Oh, that's not gonna work because that's a protocol. What is the thing that lets you like take aim? Is that lock on?
That's lock on.
Yeah.
Which is
Cool.
a quick action.
Although there is
Cool,
also
cool.
a talent for that.
There's a what?
There's a talent for that.
I don't think I have that.
Oh, don't worry about it. That's just trivial. Fine, it's fine.
So
Please continue.
I would like to lock on to this fella right there. Oh wait, is he already locked on?
That is Xavier, and he is your friend.
Just kidding. I'd like to lock on to, sorry, I clicked the wrong person. The Sentinel Pirate right
You're
there.
good.
And
Got it.
then I would like to shoot it with my, nobody's within the line. So I'll go ahead and shoot it with the thermal rifle instead, which is armor piercing. Oh wait, am I out of range for that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am out of range. Dang it. By 1. I'll just shoot it with the veil rifle. Which gains an accuracy dice.
You don't have to continue the lock-ons. Well, since
Well,
the veil rifle is
The
accurate
veil
by
rifle is accurate, so I'm not consuming the lock on for this. But I roll with 1 accuracy die anyway.
Yes, you
Oh,
do.
sweet. That is a non-natural 20, 14 plus 6.
That's still a crit because that's how this
Yay.
system works.
Okay, so I roll 2d6 and pick or 2d3 and pick the better.
Yes.
Let's see. It's gonna be 3 energy damage total.
Okay. He's got armor 1, so a little bit of it clinks off, but it do go through.
Okay. Yeah, that's all my actions and such, so that's the end of my turn.
Okay, and I think you were the last player to go this round. Yes.
I haven't acted
Julian
yet.
has to go.
Oh.
Yep.
Pretend I didn't say that wrong. and
No
that I did
problem
say.
at all. Who else on your team needs to go?
No one. That's
Oh,
all
hell
of
yeah.
them.
Right. I am going to activate the protocol for Jackpot for the rest of the scene, gaining 1 accuracy on all attacks. So, there is a kind of like moving and focusing of arms. And when Jackpot next moves, there's like an after trail. We are, what's the... It's like a groove in Street Fighter. There are multiple after images, I think, as
yeah.
Jackpot uses that bonus action to boost immediately with the free action. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I move one more? Yes, I do. 5. I haven't used my move action yet because that's just the boost. We are going to use our first quick action to veil rifle shot this way, hitting my 2 friends and giving them partial cover.
Okay, you do not need to roll to hit. I'm just gonna apply it. Let me just add an icon here since.
Yeah, there is a kind of like pulling from the heart, a gesture outwards, and at the tip of the finger, a laser shoots through both of you, and you are both dodgy. And then the finger then moves back as it goes and trains itself on the Sentinel Pirate, who has a mark of lock on. Let's infiltrate and make his life sad.
Well, let's see. Let's roll him proverbial bones.
I am going to pop a denoted crit.
I'm
not going to mess around here.
How dare? Yeah. So, yep. You crit. Apply your invade.
Let me just own the little
I did it.
Oh, you've already done it for me. Thank you, darling.
Welcome. It's
yeah. It now takes to wait. So I have. I sorry to slow down after having all of that planned out.
You're okay.
I will. I know I can strike code or mirage because I have the systems for that. Are there generic hack attacks I can do, or does it have to be one of the things equipped in my systems?
The generic is fragment signal, which implies impaired and slowed.
Right, but nothing that would do damage off the back of that.
Nothing that would do more than the 2 heat he has on the table.
Sick. I'm gonna go and put on strike code then. So as the finger kind of like moves over to, I don't need to remove the lock on if I made an auto success. This is how rules work. So that lock on can stay there. But yeah, the finger trails across, lines up with the Sentinel Pirate, and is all kind of like, "Are you really going to make an attack? That seems like a foolish decision for you." And I finally have my final move action because I boosted up here, and Julian just moves back into cover. Although she's no longer hidden because she attacked, and that removes that. So yeah, she appeared from nowhere, fired a laser, hacked a guy, and then just moved back behind cover again.
You can't tell, but the Rainmaker is absolutely wondering how in the hell the old boss missed you if you were right there the whole damn time.
Turnover.
Okay, I think that's the last player. So the round resets, and since we are so very close to the ending time, we will instead end on a proper anime cliffhanger. How will our heroes survive this? The second layer of their wonderful space gang war. Find out next time on Shades of Tartarus.
Shades of Tartarus.
Shades of Tartarus. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for coming and showing up. That was a great time. As far as the rest of the week goes, tomorrow on this channel, you can find me and another crew back here to play through our Dragon Age campaign in Darkness Unbroken. And we just found our elf daddies and are very excited to be horny on main. And then on Sunday, you can actually find me over on Colonamacon's channel, as I will be running a Blaze in the Dark hack called A Fistful of Darkness, which is a Western fantasy game where they have their one last heist before they have to retire. What in Western fantasy is that heist, you wonder? Check us out. And then Monday you can find me on Weave the Tale for the Great American Witch. Anyway, that's me for the rest of the week. In the opposite direction in whence we came, please tell us, where can we find you on the internet and all of this great things?
Hey everybody, Pope here. Pope World Bill on Twitter, Pope World Bill on Twitch. I lurk in all your streams. This one's gonna be a tense one, folks. But if you want to see more of my silly face, you get a number of opportunities throughout the week. Next up is Sunday. Sunday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, over on Matev 7's channel. We're back with Masks Sunset City. Get to see me play someone completely different who actually, well, makes poor life choices, at least has a sense of well-being for the world and trying to make things better, as opposed to get out of my way, I just want you all dead. And I get to do that with some amazing people, including somebody already here. And then we got a little bit of a gap, and the double header on Wednesday. First, over on Follow Black Hats at 3 p.m. Eastern, we get to continue on with Hexcrawl, the spy game. Things have just reached a fever pitch as we now have information on just how Hex actually works. And things are getting very intriguing. I mean, we just changed people's faces. There was gunfire. It's getting hot and heavy. But to contrast that, at 8:30 p.m. Eastern over on Penny for a Tale, we are north of the Wall in Westeros for Brotherhood of Shadows. There is a monster that must be slain in the narrow sea for our few surviving brothers if they have any hopes of returning back to the Wall. They're having to throw their lot in with cannibal pirates to defeat the Hullbreaker. I don't know about you, but Sword Chronicle's not very forgiving when it comes to environmental penalties, and they are at their wits' end. They all die? Will the Hullbreaker perish? Who knows? Tune in to find out. And then be back here on Fridays as we return for Shades of Tartarus, and I don't know what we're going to do because there's a lot of nasty mechs on the field, and invisibility's a pain in the butt. So thank you all for tuning in. A story is nothing without an audience. You are much part of this as we are. And whether you're watching live, VOD, YouTube, wherever you are, thank you all so much. Take care. See you soon.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Wally. You can find me over on Twitter at WALLE132, just like a cute little Disney robot. Oh boy, this is stressful today. Man, I'm gonna need something to do a bit of a de-stress palate cleanse after this before I jump into another game tonight at 8 p.m. over at No Medic as I am playing my All-Star Finder Party of Bears. I am super excited for this. Over at 8 p.m. at No Medic, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a mini-series we're doing. It's going to be great. Oh, man, cannot wait for that. Then on Sunday, I am with this gentleman right beneath me on the overlay playing some Sunset City, play over at the Mattab 7's channel. Oh, man, we left on a point where my character, who, you know, is definitely a total opposite of Xavier. It's a guy who is just found out some very interesting thing about his life, what makes him him. Turns out, how can I put this? He is the chosen champion of a bunch of Russian giants who want to take over the world. So, hey. Also, he's half dragon and half Nephilim. That's another thing. But anyway, that's what's happening over in that. Then on Monday, oh boy, playing over at Necronomicon, I'm playing some Monster of the Week, which I'm super excited about. I'm playing with the person right up above me on the overlay. Yeah, playing with them. Oh man, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I am playing the most emo boy ever, who's a spell slinger, and I'm very excited about that. Then Wednesday, get ready for me to point to another person again. Wednesday, over at Weave Tale, I am playing Black Void with that one right above me. Again, I'm playing my sword-wielding shark boy, he's the softest shark boy in the world. And right now, we may have gotten a little bit over our heads as we have a Hullbreak And we took upon some life from the planet we last visited, and that's not what we're supposed to do. So we'll see how that goes. And then back around to Friday, I'm here playing Lancer.
Fantastic. Hey, everybody. I'm Anna at Nymeria941, pretty much everywhere else on the internet, except for Twitch, because this week I kind of made a return to streaming stuff on my own channel. We're just doing very casual, like, storytelling streams right now on Nymeria Streams, which is my username in the chat. So that's been exciting and fun to show back up to. Other than that, you can catch me tonight over on Critical Misses for Beyond the Twilight Road. This is our finale week. We are going up against the Earl King Dark Fae Fantasy big baddie of all time. It's going to be super fun. We're all probably going to die, but this has been a campaign I've absolutely loved, and I can't wait to see it through to its end. Like Wally said, on Monday, we play Monster of the Week together over on Colonomicon's channel. This is going to be our first episode of a brand new adventure. And I am playing a federal agent ghost that used to haunt a summer camp and is now the monstrous agent that this agency has ever brought on. So she's got, a chip on her spectral shoulder about that and a lot to prove. Wednesday, we've got Black Void as well, alongside the Soft Shark Boy. I play Void Mom, who is literally a mom that has a weird sort of extraterrestrial cosmic entity thing living inside of her head. That's cool. That's over on Weave the Tale. Thursday on Weave the Tale, I GM a game of Parslings, which also has Void stuff involved, but it's very focused around like world play and kind of cosmic horror things. And our players have found themselves in a really interesting predicament. The lawyer cat filter may or may not have been involved in last episode. Things happened. It's a good time. I don't even know how to explain it, except that it's fun and you should watch it if you haven't already. And then back on Fridays, I'll be here for more Lancer.
I do believe it is now me. I am, once again, the digital diva Nathan Blades, the maven in Mauve. Thank you so much for joining us on this stream once more. You can find me at the Neon Caster on Twitch, where we do a wide variety of tabletop RPGs and playing through video games as media texts. I don't actually have anything queued up for next week, but tomorrow I will be on the Shadowcasters Network YouTube channel. They used to be on Twitch and have recently moved to YouTube, where they do a wide variety of indie tabletop RPGs. We will be playing, I'm sure you're all wondering why I've gathered you here, which is an indie RPG which is new on Kickstarter at the moment. I'm actually going to be writing additional content for that, which is very, very exciting. I know that your modbot is going to yell at me if I put a link in the chat. Can I get away with that anyway? Will the link go through?
Yeah, let's see if he'll... You're a VIP,
Hell yeah.
so I think you're fine. Yeah, it's
Sick.
gonna yell,
Okay,
but
went
it
through.
doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yells at me. But yeah. We are going to be playing that at, I believe, a 4 p.m. Eastern on the Shadowcasters Network. It's it's a game that's designed like Haunting on House Hill. Everybody gathers in the mansion and has to kill each other and be the last person alive, which is entirely my jam. We're all definitely going to be dressing period for it as well. We have also got all of our casting for our upcoming Net Battlers session, Galaxy Galleria, a vaporwave themed mystery exploration where a bunch of kids run around a mall after dark and solve mysteries, possibly run into ghosts, who knows. Some of the people who've cast for that has actually blown my mind. We have Ray from Friends Who Roll Dice and Jay from Stabbiness, two players who actually, and GMs who I really respect, and I'm blown away by the fact that they want to play games with me. That is going to be happening on the first Saturday of April, which I believe is the 3rd. So it's a little while away, but it's just so I can desperately make art assets. In fact, I will be streaming next week, me drawing these art assets live. So yeah, tune into the Neon Caster next week to watch me doodle some cool teens in 90s gear. And that's me.
And finally, we make it all the way back to round 2. Meet your Mech Master Obadiah on Twitter at Joss Dyson And perhaps one fine evening, you can even find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Shinobi, playing whatever action video games happen to catch my fancy. But if you need to find some more of me, come check me out here on this channel, twitch.tv/Valdrianth on Wednesdays for some fantastic revisions again, where we need to sleep in the abyss.
All right, everyone, let's go ahead and wave goodbye as we're all going to go over to Paris Sephiroth as she's playing Lancer. Bye, everyone.